Money flows to those who affirm it. If you've ever thought, "I'll never be rich anyway," this message is for you. Today, I'll share 3 principles you can practice to attract money into your life. But before we dive in, there's one important truth you need to know. That is, your income can change, sometimes dramatically, based on the way you think. If you secretly believe that having money is bad or wrong, your income will never truly grow. The first step to attracting wealth is to accept and even welcome the idea of having money and living in abundance. Now, you might say,
"I don't reject money. I actually want more of it."
but sometimes, even if we consciously think that way, our subconscious mind can still hold hidden beliefs that drive money away. Still not convinced? Think about this for a moment. When a coworker gets promoted before you, or a friend suddenly becomes wealthy, have you ever found yourself thinking, they must have done something sneaky to get that? Or maybe you felt that way towards celebrities or the super rich. Here's the thing, jealousy is actually the rejection of your own ideal self. Let me explain. We tend to envy people who have achieved what we ourselves really want. We feel jealous of those who have achieved our ideals. If you envy wealthy people, deep down you're telling yourself, "I don't want to be like that." That inner denial pushes you further away from becoming wealthy yourself. So, when you notice jealousy in yourself, try replacing it with genuine celebration. Blessing someone else's success is the same as affirming your ideal self. And when you affirm your ideal self, you'll naturally start moving toward it. So if you want to attract money and success, don't get jealous of or deny those who are successful or wealthy. Instead, bless and acknowledge them. With this mindset in place, the 3 principles I'm about to share can truly transform your finances. You too will be able to become rich. Here are the 3 principles of attracting money. 1. Spend wisely and save consistently. 2. Money flows to those who know how to use it. 3. Those who give, receive. Let's take a closer look at each principle. The first principle is about spending less and saving more. This probably sounds obvious to you. If the bucket has holes, no matter how much water you pour in, it will never fill up. This is an important point when you want to build a foundation for attracting money. In today's world of credit cards and digital payments, it's easy to lose track of how much you're actually spending. The simple rule is that if you spend less than your income, your money will grow. Set aside a certain amount of money from your monthly income. Dr. Seiroku made his fortune through savings. He was a professor at the University of Tokyo, but he has become such a high earner that the tax office awarded him as the #1 income earner. Dr. Honda's secret is the 1/4 rule, saving 25% of his income no matter what. As the name suggests, he saved 1/4 of his income every month. If you earn $2,000 a month, that's $500 saved every month. The amount of savings can vary depending on your income. If 25% feels too high, you can start smaller. You can try saving a certain amount of money every month. Over time, even small, steady savings turn into a significant amount. You can also choose to save your extra income. If you are working as a full-time employee, you may receive summer and winter bonuses. Don't spend them, but save them. When you receive a bonus, don't splurge it or make a big purchase expecting an extra income. Act like the money was never there, and do not use it unless it's absolutely necessary. An important thing to keep in mind is that saving money doesn't mean becoming stingy. It means spending money wisely and within your means. The second principle is that money flows to those who know how to use it. In order to attract money, you need to be clear about what the money will be used for. Take some time to reflect on whether you have a clear plan for how you want to use your money. Don't just vaguely want money, but be specific about how much money you need for what purpose. By having a concrete plan, you can attract money. Here's a question for you. If your income becomes 10 times bigger, what would you do with it? What would I do if I become rich? If my income increases tenfold, how would I use it? Ask yourself these questions from time to time. Your answers should be related to your own life plan. It will also clarify your future vision. Maybe you'd want to send your kids to university. You'd want to buy a house, start your own business, or prepare yourself to work abroad in the future. When you have a clear idea of how to use the money, you will be able to steadily save money for that purpose. You will also start thinking about ways to increase your income. Money is abundant all over the world and naturally flows to people who have ideas that can be used for good purposes. That's how crowdfunding works. People invest in someone's dream because it's concrete and inspiring. This is how you can attract money based on your visions of what you want to create. The final principle to attracting money is those who give, receive. It might sound counterintuitive. If you give money away, you'll have less, right? But this is the key to attracting wealth and keeping it flowing. If you provide services that are useful and contribute to the happiness of many, you will be financially rewarded. This is true for individuals, companies, and any kind of business. The more you focus on helping others, the more money you will attract without asking for it. If you try to use the money or wealth you have earned only for yourself, you will simply lose the money you used. But if you use the money for the happiness of many, the money begins to circulate and keeps increasing. Take Henry Ford, the American automobile tycoon, as an example. The reason he became successful was that he kept on wishing to improve people's lives by making it possible for everyone to own a car. At that time, automobiles were luxuries. Although the railway service was available, for many people, the only means of transportation was horse-drawn wagons. Ford wanted to make automobiles affordable to improve people's lives. His wish came true with the Ford Model T. The inexpensive and durable Model T became explosively popular. At one point, it reached a 55% market share in the United States. Ford's wish to improve people's lives made him the automobile king. This is exactly what we mean by those who give, receive. To put it more simply, your becoming successful and wealthy leads to happiness of many people, then it means that you can become even richer and happier. Let me summarize the 3 key principles for attracting money. The first principle is spend wisely and save consistently. The second principle is money flows to those who know how to use it. The third principle is those who give, receive. What did you think? I am sure anyone can practice these principles. Many people allow money to destroy their lives. Even if you become rich, don't become obsessed with money itself. I hope these tips help you live a richer, more abundant life starting today.